Brotherhood, sisterhood. We are on envy today. All right. Now we're talking about destructive comparison to outside things or people. Envy. Now this one is very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. Cause think about it like this. While you on the side of you, working on you, you look at somebody else. Matter of fact, I got a better analogy. Let's say you playing a game, right? Let's say life is a game and you playing a game and you pause your game and you look at somebody else's screen and you see what they got going on their screen in the game that they playing, and you like, bro, how they get there? You worry about what they doing on their screen. And every time you take your eyes off you and put your eyes on somebody else's screen and what they got going on, you pausing your game. And you know, some people, the reason why this is a deadly sin is because they take it so far as to they never pick back up they saved game. They are looking at somebody else's screen and they just keep staring. And eventually they don't even care about their own game no more. They're staring at somebody else's and staring and staring and staring. And they're got some kind of feeling inside of them. They're like, bro, I want to get like that. And then it turns from reverence to jealousy, and it's just a bad thing to do. Pick up your save game. Play your game. Don't worry about what nobody else got going on. Work on yourself. I literally said this before. You can literally do anything you put your mind to. There's literally no point in looking at somebody else's screen while they're playing their game. Everybody is assigned a different game of life. While you worry about somebody else's game, you don't even, here's the thing. You don't know what somebody is going through. You don't know where they started off when they first picked up their game. All you doing is looking at where they at in that moment. So it's gonna be very misleading. You don't know what they had to lose to get where they at. You don't know what they had to do to get where they at. It's probably stuff you wouldn't even in a million years would want to lose or want to go through. That's one thing that people tend to leave out when they compare themselves to other people or look at what somebody else got going on. You don't know that whole story. So stop making assumptions. Now I'm gonna make a video on that because assumptions are so dangerous because most of the time you're wrong. Because here's the thing, two things can be true at the same time. You might be right about that one thing, but the second truth is really the deal breaker. It's really gonna shed more light on the situation. You're gonna be like, oh, I've literally had situations where I made an assumption and I regretted it because I got a little more information and I was like, oh, dang, that wasn't the case. And I already made a decision. I already acted on it. And it turned out that bad decision. If I just had a little more information, if I just listened a little longer, I would have got the full context. Here's the thing, the internet made it so that people's attention span and decision-making skills are terrible. They're quick to act, they're quick to talk, they're quick to jump, they're quick to do something without getting the full story, without getting the full situation. You see this all the time online. You see it with people getting exposed on the internet. You see one little head title and you immediately judge, immediately make an assumption, and then boom. Turns out that person didn't even do it. Turns out that was innocent. Turned out that wasn't a full story. Turns out two truths can be true at the same exact time, and you only found out about that one truth. It's two sides to every story, and it's the truth that's in the middle of it. Focus on the truth that's in the middle. Don't look at one side and judge and make an assumption. Now, we are on to this part. Y'all know about this. Now, manhood. Let me tell you what envy does to your manhood. A lot of y'all dudes, man, first of all, ain't no girl gonna want you, bro. If you sitting here jealous of some other dude, looking at some other dude and mad that some other dude got something else going on, one thing that y'all need to realize is it's somebody out here for all y'all, bro. No matter what kind of dude you is, don't be worried about what some other dude got going on and being jealous and envious of somebody else. Pick up your save game and work on yourself. Get you to where you want to go. I feel like people do that because they too lazy to pick up their own game. They rather just watch somebody else's game and get mad at what they got going on. Gang, pick up your game. Shut up. Now, relationship. What this does to your relationship. Let's say you in a relationship with a girl. You're gonna be insecure, gang. You're gonna be insecure. Your girl gonna see through that. One thing a lot of dudes don't realize about women is they see through all that, man. They see through your insecurities. They see that you're not what you're portraying yourself to be. Sometimes they really just using you, so they're not gonna tell you that they see it. They like, hey, I mean, as long as my needs are met, I mean, you can do whatever. I don't really care. They probably talking to somebody else anyways. Cause here's the thing, which I need to realize: every woman wants her Prince Charming. She gonna bide her time until she get that, or she gonna settle for something. But she's always looking for that Prince Charming. What you need to do is pick up your save game and make yourself Prince Charming. Everybody can do it, bro. This is literally the only thing that separates somebody that's not Prince Charming from somebody that is Prince Charming picked up his save game and did the work, while dude over there was envious, jealous, looking at Prince Charming play his game. See what I'm saying? That's the difference. Pick up your save game, man. Stop worrying about what other people got going on. You just gotta understand, the longer you stare at somebody else's screen, the longer your game going unplayed. And you just falling behind. Mindset. This mindset right here. You start making excuses for yourself. You start saying, if I had what he had, I'd be in his position. If I had, you don't know that. Matter of fact, pick up your game and see if that's true or not. Go get it, then see what happened. Like I said before, you don't know what somebody had to lose to get where they at. Somebody probably had to lose a loved one to change their life and think differently. Somebody probably had to witness somebody offing themselves. Like if the list goes on, you don't know what's going on in people's lives, nor are you meant to know, because you're supposed to be playing your game. You worry about somebody else's. Come on now. Day-to-day life. Oh my God. Now, I'm saying all this, guys, and ladies too. I used to be that guy. I used to be staring at other people's games. I was looking at everybody else, comparing myself to everybody. I just stopped doing that until I became a junior in high school or something like that. That's when I stopped. But for a huge, large chunk of my life, I was comparing myself to everybody. And it caused me to down myself all the time. And what that does to you, your self-esteem plummets. Instead of you working on yourself and building up that courage and that confidence. Because here's the thing, guys. The reason why some people has low self-esteem or not confident in themselves is because they didn't put in that work, that evidence for your brain to have a pointer, like somebody to be like, hey, are you confident? Your brain will reach into its memory bank, and try to think of something that you're confident in. If you haven't put in that work, you ain't played your save game, you ain't got nothing. So that confidence, that self-esteem is gonna shoot down. That's not good. Play your save game, stop worrying about other people, and work on yourself. Love yourself, take care of yourself. These 7 deadly sins exist for a reason. Now, I want y'all to have a beautiful day and a beautiful night, and love yourselves and take care of yourselves, okay? Life can be so easy if you just worry about yourself, because I promise you, all the problems that you're making your problem outside of you, you're just adding on to the problems that you already have within. Just worry about yourself, all right? And love yourself. You have a good one.